Earlier this year, the Oakland police arrested DeAndre Long using an illegal method, facial recognition technology. They told Mr. Long that. Mr. Long had no idea that in 2019, the Oakland City Council ruled the use of such technology as illegal in the city of Oakland. Listen.
So then he go off again. I'm in the back of the police car, and then now they're just standing around like they're at the convention.
Well,
I'm like, what's going on?
This happened this year. This happened this year.
Everybody's standing around. I'm like, okay, what's going on? What's happening? And
DeAndre, real quick. This happened this year, right?
Yes.
Are you aware that the Oakland City Council in 2019 banned the use of facial recognition technology?
No.
Yeah, it's right here in search. I found it. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that. They said that the facial recognition. That's how they
should have been. It says
they picked me up from the facial recognition. That's what he said. The facial recognition.
It says it right here. Oakland bans use of facial recognition technology, citing bias concerns. That was written by Sarah Ravani, who I'm acquainted with, July 15th, 2019. So already we've identified something that was done to you illegally. Keep going.
And then, okay, that's how they supposedly identified me and knew that it was me. And then, like I said, they had me in the back of the police car waiting, and they said there was a warrant out for my car, not me, my car. Okay, well, there it is. You're not searching it, you're not touching it, you're not doing nothing to it. It's sitting right there. If you have a warrant out for it, why you're not touching it? So I'm sitting there, like I said again, now at this point they're standing around, and I started noticing that they started leaving, and they're drifting off, and the numbers are getting low. I'm like, okay, finally, I'm left with the two officers whose car I was in. And he comes to the back of the police car, open it up, and, yeah, come on, Mr. Long, get out or whatever, get out the car. And I'm like, well, what's going on? What's going on? He said, you want to go home, don't you? I said, what? You want to go home? I said, yeah. I said, you mean you let me go? After all this, I just knew I was going somewhere for some questioning or something. Y'all done came and put all these guns on me and froze me in the spot. And I just knew. I'm thinking to myself, I got to go down here and misidentified me or think I'm somebody else. So I said, well, what's going on? What's going on? He tells me, one of the officers tell me that there was a report put out on your car that your car was involved in several crimes in Oakland. I'm asking, who would do that to me? Who would do that? I'm like out of my mind. I'm like, who would do that to me? I don't have no problem with nobody. Why would somebody do that to me? Report my car? Who would do that to me? I'm baffled. Like, who would do that to me? I'm standing there, and he asked me, well, do you have any beef with anybody? Beef? Man, I don't have no beef with nobody. I have beef with the devil. That's the only beef I got. So, he's but that's what it is. I said, so that's it. Yeah, you're free to go. I'm free to go. Yeah. I proceed to leave, take one foot, and an officer from where I couldn't see stepped in with the camera and said, hold up, let me get his picture. Get the picture. Came around, told me to hold my arm up, took a picture of my tattoos on my left arm. I thought, okay, that's kind of weird, but I was just happy to be going home. I was just happy to be away from them, period. So whatever, you can have this picture, you can have 3 more if you want. So I get in the car, and I'm like, no.
This is a man who is confused, who has no idea why he's being arrested. And it sounds like the police are literally making things up as they go. Like his car has been involved in these different escapades, and he has no knowledge of what's going on. Like they're trying to railroad him into admitting something that he didn't do. Pamela Price needs to come in and drop this case. Watch the full searing video at Zenny62 YouTube. The man on the right is DeAndre Long. He is not in jail, but he has until September to find a private attorney. If you're watching this and you're a private attorney, please reach out to Zenny62 Media, to me, and I will put you in touch with DeAndre and his friend. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark Zenny62blog.com, aka Zenny62.com.